Hi, good evening, everybody. Just wanted to let everybody know that today's session is going to close at 7. So we'll be closing today's session at 7. Hey, hi, Kushi. No, I don't think it's not that long. We have a new release planned, and that is going to give you a facility to access your remedies directly from the dashboard. So that is coming to you very soon. As I said earlier, the session is going to close at 7 today. So you guys please make sure you create your tokens and share it as soon as possible. Hi, Mr. Shankar. How are you doing? I have a lot of things to sort out today, so I thought I'll come online. If somebody wants my help, definitely I'll do. Otherwise, I'll focus on my my activities. So this session is something I do just by choice, right? There is no compulsion. So if anybody is there and genuinely looking for any help, feel free to utilize this time for your benefit. Don't expect me to beg you. I will not. Hmm? So I would expect you to be a bit conscious about what you want to do, and if you really have a question, then feel free to use this time. Otherwise, that's okay. Hey, hi, Amit. Hey, hi, Sangeeta. I want to again very explicitly call out that I'm not going to ask anybody to do anything. I expect all of you to read what is there on the screen. If you don't read it, that's your problem. Amit, how can I help you? Hey, hi, Dipesh. We have the first reading for today, and that is for Amit. Amit, this is not the same token you came with yesterday. Who is she? Amit, who is Arpita? What's your relation? You need to clearly call out that. Okay. So numerologically, the career seems to be a bit of a concern. Looking at the astrological possibility, astrologically also, there is a considerable concern there. Is she following any practice or doing any sadhana at the moment, or wearing any stone or rudraksh or anything? Is she doing anything at the moment, Amit? Okay. अमित आपको इनको I'm suggesting you something. Please consider going with that. That is immediately required for her. And there is a considerable delay or the problem when you go for the marriage also. So when you start looking for her somebody, let me know. We can talk about that later on. But for the job, this is something immediately required. There is something else you can do, but that's not available here in the live portal. We are currently updating that. Soon everything would be available here. So I would stop asking you guys to reach out to me. You can use this number, reach out this on this number. I'll tell you two more things. If you can go with that, that is going to be extremely wonderful for you. So otherwise the remedies are updated. You can immediately put her on these remedies. Okay. Deepesh, how can I help you? Guys, please make sure that you are sharing your token. Nobody should be asking their questions directly. Deepesh, what is your question? Please make it quick. Matter, this channel is not for the dumb people, and whoever you are, if you can't read what is there in the title, if you can't read what is written there on the screen, if you can't read the message which is pinned, then you are somebody is not expected to be here. So I would request you to please go somewhere else. So Deepesh, the last time when you came, your question was around career, right? And the answer which was given to you was that the job is expected to be, see, you are expected to get a job in 2026 July. Now the question which you are asking is just an extension to that. So I think it's a waste of time for me to look into that, right? Unless you do not have a job, what's the point talking about traveling abroad and all that, right? You can ask probably, is there a possibility of traveling abroad? Yeah, you can ask about what is the probability of traveling abroad, but do one thing at a time. Okay, no predictions for you before 2026 July. Yeah, there is a chance of you traveling abroad, and obviously, if you want to go for higher studies, why not go for it? But now you are shifting, right? You are playing a mind game here. Earlier you asked about your career, you wanted to get into the job as soon as possible. You got the prediction for that. Now you are saying for higher studies you want to travel. So what you are doing is something which is quite evident. Another point I want to make very clear, I would not give you any further predictions before July 2026. Or you clearly call out what you want to achieve, whether you want to go for a job or you want to go for a study, higher study. If you are in a dilemma and you don't know what exactly you want, then I think this is not the place for you. Anyways, no further predictions for you. I'll just update here so that you are barred for next 7-8 months. The user came earlier with a question of career. Today he came with a question of moving out to study. Since he's not able to take a call, he has been barred for next 8 months for any predictions. So Dipesh, what you are experiencing is very classic. Okay, means either you continue to be in this dilemma for next 4-5 years, or look for a stability, right? And that stability can be your getting into a job or going for a higher studies. Last time you asked about career, and the chances of you starting your career is pretty good. Now you decide what you want to do, and this is the time when your mind would make you feel that whatever you are thinking is the only thing right in the world. So you decide what you want to do. But I am barring you for next 8 months. For next 8 months, you would not be given any predictions. And last time you came to get a remedy for career, remember? So be careful what you are doing. Anyways, the session would close at 7, and you guys need to make sure you are following the instructions on the screen. Hi, happy princess. You can, Deepesh, but even you can ask your questions also. I just want you to be absolutely clear what you want to achieve. So, the kind of behavior you are demonstrating is quite usual. It's not something which is unpredictable. The kind of dasha you are in, it is pretty much expected. Now, the point I want you to be absolutely certain about is what you really want to do, because this is the time when you are the one who is going to make up your mind, right? I'm not going to do anything for you. I can just tell you what you should be doing. Now, the only concern I have is if you are not making up your mind, then what are you doing? You are wasting my time then, right? So I just want you to be absolutely clear about what you want to achieve. And this is the time when you would have multiple options on the table. Now, out of those multiple options, which one is for you is something you need to choose. So I want you to choose that carefully and stick to that. Once you are clear about your expectations and you are facing any hurdles in that, then only come here. Otherwise, what's the need of talking to an astrologer, right? I hope you got the point. So even you can also come, but I would not entertain any such questions around career, study, ye, wo. You have to be clear. So last time you came for career, next 6 months I want you to focus on that. And that's a very good time for you. Complete 3-4 years in your job, and after that you go for the higher studies. that is the right path for you. So don't try to mix up things, otherwise it's going to be a nightmare for you. Hmm? And I would suggest all of you to go ahead and try the other capabilities which are being offered to you in the app, right? Try to ask a few questions, see what those answers are. Everything and anything you can do there in the application also. You can go and ask your questions and you will get the pretty much detailed answer around it. So why not to do that? Why not? You can just simply do that in isolation also without talking to me or talking to anybody. The good thing is we are introducing the matchmaking also. A lot of people come to find if somebody is the suitable partner for them or not. And the entire Ashtakut Milan along with the complete Kundli analysis is being added into that, and that is going to be available to you very soon. The work is in progress. We have also seen that you guys were struggling to find where exactly the remedies are being suggested. So there is a new interface which is being built which allows you to access your remedies quickly. So we are putting considerable effort to make your life easy. So my expectation is that you should be following the protocols I am defining here, because that is for your good, that is for your benefit. And if somebody is not willing to do that and they are the one who think that are the boss, then I can't really help them. So the only ask is that you should be respecting the process. Perfect. The process of taking consultation is being explained on the screen. It is being also explained in form of a message which is pinned. If somebody is not able to read that, then probably this is not the channel for them. They should be going and asking somewhere else, and somebody who can really give them something. Yeah. So I can't help people who are just simply coming here and posting their date of birth and their questions without reading the instructions which are written. So for them, this channel is not the right channel. They should be trying somewhere else. And I also want to be very clear that this is not the place where I want to gather the crowd. I want to have very specific 3-4 people who are genuinely looking for something for in their life, and then we can talk about it. For the crowd, there is an application, so the crowd can go to the application and quench their thirst. Sorry to hear about that situation, happy princess, but you need to take assistant, ask somebody to help you. There is a process we follow, and I can't breach that, no matter what is the condition. So we have to stick to the process. If you can't really operate the application, or if you're not able to read what is written here, take somebody's help. Joy, thank you so much for sharing your token. Just hold on. Joy, thank you so much. We are going ahead with Joy. Just hold on, guys. After Joy, we'll go to Neha. Joy, what's your question? Joy, what is your question? एंड गाइज यहाँ झूठ बोलने वाले लोग जो हैं दे आर नॉट अप्रिशिएटेड. सो आई वॉन्ट टू लेट यू गाइज नो दैट झूठ ना बोलें कोई भी. I'm good, Saurabh. Joy, what is your question? Please make it quick. I think Joy is no longer there. We'll go to Neha. Neha, are you still with us? Thank you, Neha, for asking this question. Just hold on. So, just a suggestion, Neha. Office politics should never be the reasoning of you leaving the job. Okay? So, office politics should not be the reason why you are leaving your job. You need to learn. You need to learn how exactly be the part of it, because that's a very common phenomena. If you are leaving the organization just because of the politics around, why do you think it would not happen at other places? It would. You are part of that system. So you deciding to leave an organization just because there is a politics, then it is not fair enough. Yeah, this is not a fair enough decision. And you are extremely emotional, and your date of birth is wrong, Neha. So if you can go and correct your date of birth in the application, that would really help. You have added your date of birth as 2025. May I ask you to please go back and correct the date of birth? Neha, your date of birth is wrong. Thank you, Neha. Thank you so much. It's corrected now. It's corrected. Just hold on. I think Neha, you should continue with your decision. You should leave this organization. The current place where you are working, uh, you should you should leave. No, I think that's a good decision you are taking. I'm with you on this. And if you resign and move to a new place, because there is a very good time starting for you, and that is starting in 2026 March. So that's an indication that you are going to get a considerably good environment. So you will not do anything. You'll do your job. So there are two things you can do. Either you stay here, and this is just 4 5 months, matter of 4 5 months. You can stay here and wait for March time. And if it is unbearable, you can't really tolerate that guy, then obviously leave and look for another job. So the best time for you, there is a possibility that you may be unemployed also during this time. If that happens, then it's an expectation. You can't do anything. But if you want to minimize the risk, and if there is a considerably long resignation period, for example 30 days, 90 days, or something like that, then my suggestion would be resign somewhere in December, right? Hold for some more time. You decide when you want to resign, but resign 1 month, 2 month, or 3 month before your March timeline. Why I'm saying that, if you resign now and if your notice period is just for 1 month, then you may be unemployed. Yeah, then resign 60 days before, because if you leave now, then there is a chance that probably you may not have a good offer at hand. So the right time for you to resign should be whatever is the notice period you have to serve, uh, minus March 2026. As long as you follow that timeline, you should be good. But this place, I think you should exit. This place is not good for you, and it would give you a lot of anxiety also. And obviously, as you said, right, you are not growing here. So why to waste your time? Move on. There is nothing for you which I would like to suggest, because it's a very natural phenomena which you are experiencing. So as long as something is happening not naturally, why to interfere that? In general, if you want to wear something, then I can suggest you a six mukhi rudraksh, which is definitely going to help you. But I would say don't do anything. Just go by the flow. The session would close at 7. How do you know universe wants you to leave? Somebody from universe called you. Just curious how you got to know about this. Or just because of this conversation where Cosmos is giving you the indication that yes, you should move on. New job is considerably good. New job would be considerably good. I'm suggesting you something. When you resign, just put it on and keep it with you. It is something which is going to work fabulous on you. It will cost you, I think, 600 rupees. Just go with that, and I'm sure you'll feel lot more better than what you are feeling at the moment. A new job would be pretty good for you. If you are not married, then your major concern should be marriage, not the job तो manage कर लोगे तुम. Job is not going to be a considerably big concern. If you are not married, then marriage should be your problem, which should be bothering you. But anyways, वो question है नहीं तो will not go there. होता है यार, होता है. जो इमोशनल फूल होते हैं ना, उनके साथ ये सब होता है, तो कोई बात नहीं. आप अपनी रेमेडीज़ चेक कर लेना. इट इज़ बीइंग सजेस्टेड टू यू. आप देख सकती हैं, और उसके बाद अगर कोई क्वेश्चन हो तो फील फ्री टू आस्क मी. The session would close in next 19 minutes. So at 7 we are going to close this session. Folks, I want to let everybody know that there is a very specific process we follow on this channel. If somebody is just coming here and posting their question, does not mean I'll pick that up. So my point is very clear. If you guys can't read the message which is written on the screen, if you can't read the message which is pinned, then I can't help you. I'm very clear about it. So please understand, because from today onwards I'm not going to repeat myself again and again, because that doesn't look good, right? I expect you guys to be a little bit more mature, right, and behave like a grown-up kid. So if you are there to follow something which is already available on the screen, then please do. If you can't, then I'm so sorry. I can't really help. And I must say one thing, guys. We have been doing some experiments, and right now the ring which I'm wearing here, right, it's heating like anything. So the stone is heating like anything. So I would say that whenever you are wearing anything for a specific purpose to solve, just keep an eye. Just be aware of that. Whether you are wearing a bracelet, you are wearing a stone, just see how is that reacting, and the reaction should be something noticeable. For example, if I just touch this, right? If I just touch this, it is considerably hot. Yeah. So I would suggest everybody to be living a conscious life. What does the conscious means? The conscious means that you should be aware of what is happening around you. So that's very important, very, very, very important. And that's the reasoning I started talking about meditation, and in a few sessions we'll do that. not regularly, because I continuously do that. I mean, mornings and evenings I am already doing it, so repeating that again is not helping me. So I tried for 2 days, but that disturbed me, so I stopped it. But we'll see if we can just have it once a week, so that you guys can learn it, and you guys can also practice it. Yeah, job is marriage. We'll talk about that, Neha, whenever you start seeing somebody, right? We'll talk about that. You obviously need to work on a few things, otherwise what you are saying is true. Anyways, guys, 15 minutes to go. I would request you to please make sure you are creating your account and sharing your token. In 15 minutes the session would be closed. There is a growth, I'm telling you, right? If you can stay, please stay. But for that, I have suggested you something. Go in the remedies section and look for it. So there are two options for you. You can go with anyone. If you are staying in the current job, if you are staying in the current job, right, then you must prepare yourself. You must prepare yourself to handle the situation, because the current job is considerably negative for you, and to bring some positivity in your life, you must consider following certain standards. Otherwise you would not be able to tolerate that. And my point is very simple: if you continue to be in this environment, you will develop something which is not good for your health. Yeah, so what's the point of doing a job? Are you doing a job to spend on your health? No, right? If that's the intent, then please continue doing. So the remedies are suggested to you. You can go and just check that. If you are not sure, I'll quickly help you understand where you can see that. So when you go inside the application, right, look for your birth chart. Inside the birth chart, you will get to see this crosshair, right? Just click on this. It will take you to your remedies, and that's how you can see the remedies. On dashboard, the remedies which you see here is work in progress. So the build which is running on my machine, my team is still working on it. So now the remedies would be on the dashboard itself. So if you have taken any consultation, you can go and see the remedies here. So I think that's the way you can see that. Please consider, and those are something which are really going to help you. Hi Rahul, how are you doing? Perfect. We have a new token, and probably that would be the last one probably for today. Just no, hold on, I'm just opening your sister's profile. if you are still listening me, right, you can't wear both of them, right? You have to decide if you want to stay Jat Ilaka Bharatpur. I think you are a repeat viewer. Jat Ilaka Bharatpur. I think you came in the past also. Sukh. Just what exactly you want to ask? Because in Jan visa expired and she was thinking of applying for my study so that she can get an extension on her visa. So Jashan, is she back or is she still in Germany? Where is she? Arey, job is fine, but where is she? You are saying visa problem. ऊपर आपने बोला visa expire हो गया. So I'm trying to understand on expired visa how she can be there. Is she back to India or where is she? I need to know the place. So how can she be there on an expired visa? Is it possible? This is for my general knowledge. Huh? I want to understand how somebody can be there on an expired visa. Okay, hoga. So is she looking for a sponsor there? You need to frame the question right. Is she looking for a sponsor or is she looking for extension of visa or is she looking for admission? What exactly she is looking for? Okay. So that's the good point, right? That I understand. Neha, it is there. I just checked. It is there. You may not be checking it right. You just need to scroll up. There is some formatting issue. So if you just scroll up Neha, you will get to see that. I hope you managed to reach to the remedies page. Just hold on. You have already shared what you had to share, so don't write more information there. Why the hell astrology needs my help? Astrology by Dheeraj. So, why are you here? This is not the right place for you. I may say something you may not feel good. Hmm? जश्न थोड़ा रिस्की है भाई. I can't really say if she will remain there. Obviously there is a thin possibility in January, and that is related to job. But it's very risky because that possibility is happening at the Pratyantra Dasha level, which is a very short time span. I understand, but the chances are very low. We can't be very sure that she will get it. Even if she apply for the studies, higher studies, I'm not very sure if that will get materialized. No, most likely she will come back. Just most likely she will come back. I don't think that she'll remain there. बाकी आपकी मर्जी है, आप एक्सपेरिमेंट करना चाहो, पैसे ज़्यादा हों तो ट्राई कर लो, अदरवाइज चांसेस आर वेरी लो. Okay, everybody, I think we are done for the day. I wanted to close the session at 7, and we had a quite interesting person here today. His name is Astro Dheeraj Pandit. So he looks like a friend of Arun Pandit. I deliberately don't want to talk to him. So I'm also removing him from here because I don't like astrologers. Anyways, यार यहाँ से क्या कर लोगे तुम, और वो जहाँ पे है वहाँ कुछ कर नहीं सकती है, ठीक है? तो it is pure waste of time right now. Most likely she will come back and she has to settle down here, and next step for her, I would say you guys think about her marriage, because that seems to be an area of concern, and the time which is starting is also not going to help her. So you guys think what I mean, there are considerable challenges she is going to face moving on. So, and this is just the beginning, right? So अब आप लोग देखो उसको कैसे करना चाहते हो. From my side, the question you asked, the answer for that is very simple. It's very less likely to happen that she'll remain there. So आप please उसको accept करिए. Visa not possible even after applying for study. Yeah, just no problem, no problem. मैंने क्या गाइड किया, मैंने तुम्हारी प्रॉब्लम को के ऊपर एक लकुना एस्ट्रो का स्टैम्प लगा दिया. बट अ फ्यू थिंग्स वी शुड नॉट ट्राई टू ऑल्टर इन लाइफ. if there is a natural progression for something, then definitely let it happen. But if you deliberately try to change the course of life, then it creates a considerable issue. So my point is very simple, that don't try to put her in a situation which is going to result in a loss. Okay. Neha, I want to close here. Do one thing. I don't want to be live because if somebody else would come, then I would be obligated to do the reading for that guy. I don't want to do that. So Neha, you can just reach out to this number. I want to close it now. Otherwise, somebody would send a token and I would be obligated to do the reading. So I don't want to do that now. I am not going to extend it beyond 7. I want everybody to take care of yourself. Have a good time with your family. You were talking to Anand. I'm the founder and CTO of Lacuna Astro. The application you downloaded is the product of my company, and I'm the brain behind that. So the core of Lacuna Astro is built in-house. It took 6 years for me to build the core of Lacuna Astro. So everything and anything which you see is built by us. There is no third party involved. We don't use anybody else's services. Everything is built by us. I come for this live session to help you guys connect with me. And if you have any questions, you can definitely ask your questions as well. So this is Lacuna Astro's official channel, and as I said, my name is Anand. I'm signing off for today. We'll connect tomorrow again. Feel free to refer us to your friends and family if somebody is really in need, and I would love to talk to them. Thank you everyone for giving me this wonderful opportunity to look into your charts. We'll continue the session tomorrow. Good night.